is one that embodies the noble principle of education for the benefit and betterment of our community, our society, and our nation. Chartered on November 26, 1842, the alumni of the University of Notre Dame have been inspired to apply their education to help build a better future for us all. As the nation continued to push westward, and people and goods needed to be moved greater and greater distances for both commerce and leisure, all means and manner of transportation needed to be designed and built. At first, the only means of transportation between the landlocked western territories and their coastal neighbors was by foot, pack animal, horseback, or by ship, if navigable waterways were available. It soon became apparent that to build a nation, we would need to build roads and canals to move goods and people. Early toll roads were constructed and owned by joint stock companies like the Lancaster Turnpike Company, founded in 1795 in Pennsylvania. The Erie Canal, proposed by Governor DeWitt Clinton of New York State, was the first canal project undertaken as a public good and funded through the issuance of bonds. On the waterways, steam boilers began to replace canvas sails. In 1807, Robert Fulton's paddle steamer, the Clermont, made its first trip from New York City, north on the Hudson River, to Albany, and the age of steamboats was, well, full steam ahead. And if steam could propel a boat across the water, then surely it could power a locomotive down a ribbon of iron rails. And with the completion of the Transcontinental Railroad in 1869, the railroads became the king of American transportation, moving more freight and passengers than any other form of transportation in the country, until, that is, a rather unassuming tinkerer, inventor, and sometimes mechanic named Henry Ford decided to start manufacturing those automobiles. In 1908, the Ford Motor Company released its first Model T, which could generate 20 horsepower and was lightweight and easy to repair. By 1916, Ford was selling over 500,000 Model Ts per year at a cost of $360 each. But this boom in automobile sales posed a new challenge: how to meet the need for new and improved highways and turnpikes. In 1956, at the urging of President Eisenhower, Congress passed the Interstate and National Defense Highway Act And what the Transcontinental Railroad had done with iron rails, the Interstate Highway Act did with asphalt. Now motorists could travel from coast to coast in their own Ford or Chrysler or Chevrolet.
See the USA in your Chevrolet. America's asking you to call. Drive your Chevrolet through the USA. America's the greatest land of all. Performance is sweet, nothing can beat her. Life is completer in the Chevy. So make a date to see the USA and see it in your Chevrolet. Wherever you go, Chevy service is best. Time with the Lord. Near place or far there's a Chevrolet dealer for your Chevrolet car. See the USA in your Chevrolet. The Rockies way out west are calling you. Drive your Chevrolet through the USA. Where waiting feels a week past the review. Where the tandem lighter with a load that's heavy. Performance is sweeter, nothing can beat it. Life is completer in the Chevy. So make a day to see the USA and see it in your Chevy.
As the industrial age matured, the need for more and more generated power became critical. The advent of the electric light, the internal combustion engine, electric motors, coal-fueled generators, and broad-based demand for energy from consumers all propelled the planning and the building of the energy-producing sector of America. Our country has indeed been fortunate to have an abundance of natural resources with which to fuel our